Alright, Vikings fans, let's start with the most electrifying position. Quarterback. J.J. McCarthy is stepping into the QB1 spotlight after missing his rookie year, and the energy around him is absolutely electric. Coach Kevin O'Connell and GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah can't stop raving about his progress, calling his offseason phenomenal. In the first preseason game, McCarthy showed poise, even if it was against second-stringers. But here's the kicker. Undrafted rookie Max Brosmer is turning heads, going 5-4-8 with 47 yards and a touchdown. Meanwhile, Sam Howell solidified his QB2 spot with a strong showing, quieting doubters who questioned his fit. Poor Brett Rippon, though, his 1-for-4 performance despite one drop deep ball has him on the chopping block. The Vikings want to keep all 4 QBs, but waivers are a risky game. Can Brosmer's local hero status as a former Golden Gopher secure his spot, or will Rippon's experience save him? What do you think, Skol Nation? Is McCarthy ready to lead, or should we be worried about depth? Drop your thoughts below because this QB room is giving us all the feels. Running back rumble. Let's talk running backs, where things are getting spicy. Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason are locked in as the 1-2 punch, with C.J. Ham holding down the fullback role. But the RB3 battle between Xavier Scott and Ty Chandler is straight-up fire. Scott, a 6 feet 1 inch, 219-pound beast who used to play wide receiver, bulldozed his way to 51 yards on 8 touches in the preseason opener. Chandler, though, brings that explosive edge we saw late in 2023, and he's got NFL regular season cred. Pass protection might be the tiebreaker here, and it's anyone's guess who's got the edge. Trey Stewart, the rookie, seems headed for the practice squad. Who's your pick for RB3 Vikings fans? Scott's physicality or Chandler's speed? Hit the comments. This battle is too close to call, and with joint practices against the Patriots coming up, one bad block or one big play could decide it. Stay tuned because this one's going down to the wire. Wide receiver woes. Hold on to your horns, Skol Nation, because the wide receiver room is a roller coaster right now. Justin Jefferson is, well, Justin freaking Jefferson. Nuff said. But with Jordan Addison suspended for the first 3 games and Rondale more likely out for the year with a brutal knee injury, we're thin at the top. Jalen Nailor and Lucky Jackson are stepping up, with Jackson penciled in as WR3 for now. Rookie Ty Felton, a 3rd-round pick, is a lock, but the 5th spot is a dogfight. Undrafted rookies Miles Price and Dante Fleming are outshining Silas Bolden, whose punt return skills might not be enough. Could the Vikings make a splash for a veteran like Adam Thielen or Gabe Davis? What receiver would you love to see in purple? Let's hear it. The loss of Moore stings, and Addison's absence early on is a gut punch. This group needs someone to step up big time. Keep your eyes peeled for a trade before camp ends. Tight end depth dilemma. At tight end, TJ Hawkinson and Josh Oliver are back and ready to dominate. But the depth chart took a hit with Johnny Moont gone and rookie Gavin Bartholomew on IR. Enter veteran Nick Vannett, who's stepping into Moont's role, and undrafted rookie Ben Urosek, who's been a camp standout, catching TDs from Howell and Rippon in red zone drills. Bryson Nesbitt and Giovanni Ricci are fighting for scraps, but Ricci's fullback reps might give him an edge elsewhere. With Moore out, expect more 2 tight end sets to lean on the run game. Will Urosek be the surprise breakout star? What's your take on this group, Vikings fans? The tight ends showed out in red zone work, but can they carry the load if the receivers struggle? This position could be a secret weapon. Let's see who rises up. Offensive line overhaul. Skol Nation, the offensive line is looking like a fortress, but there are still questions. Christian Darrisaw and Will Fries avoided the PUP list despite major injuries, with Darrisaw starting with individual drills and Fries fully cleared. Ryan Kelly, Donovan Jackson, and Brian O'Neill round out a stacked starting 5, with Blake Brandel and Justin Skule as versatile backups. Undrafted rookie Joe Huber is making waves with a 94.7 PFF grade in the preseason opener, but cutting Skule or Juergens is tough with their experience. Walter Rouse's tackle guard flexibility helps his case, too. Who do you think deserves that last spot? Drop your hot takes. The interior line upgrades are huge for protecting McCarthy, but injuries could expose the depth. Joint practices with the Patriots will be a massive test. Stay locked in. Defensive line dominance. Let's switch to the defense, where the Vikings front is an absolute unit. Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave, and Harrison Phillips are the starting trio, and they're terrifying. Jalen Redmond, Levi Drake Rodriguez, and rookie Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins are locking down the second string, with Redmond and Rodriguez shining in padded practices. Taki Taimani and Elijah Williams showed flashes, but they're likely practice squad-bound. Ingram-Dawkins, a fifth-rounder, has too much upside to cut. Is this the NFL's best front seven, like the analysts say? What do you think, Skol Nation? This group is set to wreak havoc, but can the depth hold up against the run? The next 2 preseason games will tell us a lot. Edge rushers ready to feast. The outside linebackers are straight-up scary. Vikings fans. Jonathan Greenid, Andrew Van Ginkel, and Dallas Turner are locked in as the top 3, with second-year edge Gabriel Murphy stealing the show. His performance against the Texans was unreal, cementing his spot as the number 4 OLB with real snaps in Brian Flores' scheme. Bo Richter's special teams value makes him a safe bet, while Tyler Batty and Chaz Chambliss are practice squad candidates. Murphy could be the breakout star we didn't see coming. Who's your favorite edge rusher? Let's talk about it. With Pat Jones 2 gone, there's snaps to be had. Murphy's rise is the story to watch. Can he keep this momentum going? Linebacker shakeup. At linebacker, Blake Cashman and Ivan Pace Jr. are the heart of the defense, with Eric Wilson and rookie Kobe King rounding out the group. Brian Asamoah, too, a fan favorite, is on the bubble after Wilson's signing and King's draft selection. Cutting Asamoah could save cap space, but it's a tough call. Austin Keys and Dorian Mousey are likely practice squad-bound, with Keys showing long-term potential. Do you think Asamoah can fight his way back onto the roster? Drop your thoughts, Vikings fans. This group is solid, but losing Asamoah would sting. The next few practices could be make or break for him. Safety stability. The safety room is looking strong with Harrison Smith, Josh Metellus, Theo Jackson, and Jay Ward as the top 4. Metellus, a defensive captain, is still unsigned for 2026, creating some drama, but he's all in for camp. Tavier Thomas and Khalif Hailassie are pushing for a 5th spot, with Hailassie's 2 picks in the preseason opener turning heads. Mishael Powell and Javarius Owens are long shots, but special teams could sway things. Should the Vikings keep 5 safeties? What's your call, Skol Nation? With Cam Bynum gone, Metellus or Jackson could slide into the starting role. This group's versatility is key. Keep an eye on Hailassie. Cornerback conundrums. The cornerback room is buzzing. Vikings fans. Byron Murphy Jr., Isaiah Rodgers, Jeff Okudah, and Mekhi Blackman are locks, but Dwight Nudie McLaughlin and rookie Zamea Vaughn are making it impossible to cut them. McLaughlin's back-to-back interceptions in camp have him trending toward a roster spot, and Vaughn's sticky coverage is turning heads. Ambry Thomas, Reddy Stewart, and Keenan Garber are on the outside looking in. With depth critical at corner, can the Vikings afford to let McLaughlin or Vaughn hit waivers? Who's your breakout CB? The secondary needs to step up with Stephon Gilmore still a free agent. A veteran signing could shake things up. Stay tuned. Special teams settled. Special teams are looking solid with kicker Will Reichard, punter Ryan Wright, and long snapper Andrew DePaula locked in. Reichard had a mixed bag in the preseason, hitting 50 and 49-yard field goals but missing a 53-yarder. The punter battle with Oscar Chapman is too close to call, but Wright's got the edge for now. Chapman's touchback issues in camp aren't helping his case. Who do you trust to handle punting duties, Vikings fans? Special teams could make or break close games. Reichard's consistency will be key. Let's hope he finds his groove. McCarthy's moment. Back to J.J. McCarthy, because this kid is the future. His off-field leadership is unreal, organizing workouts in Nashville and St. Paul to build chemistry with his receivers. O'Connell's calling him a quarterback whisperer's dream, and his ability to layer passes with touch, like those 20-yarders to Hawkinson and Naylor, shows he's adapting fast. But there's pressure. He's following Sam Darnold's 14-3 season, and every mistake will be magnified. Can McCarthy handle the NFL spotlight? What's the one thing you want to see from him in the next preseason game? The Vikings are all in on McCarthy, and with joint practices against the Patriots looming, this is his chance to shine. Skol, JJ. Injury updates shake things up. Injuries are the dark cloud over camp. Vikings fans. Justin Jefferson's minor hamstring strain has him sidelined for now, but he's taking it slow to be ready for Week 1. Josh Metellus missed time with a mild ankle injury but is back, while Christian Darrisaw's ACL recovery has him limited to individual drills. Rondale Moore's season-ending knee injury and Gavin Bartholomew's IR stint are brutal blows. How do you think the Vikings should adjust without Moore? Drop your ideas below. The depth chart is being tested early, but this roster's resilience is what makes us believe in a Super Bowl run. Keep the faith, Skol Nation. Scene 14. The Stephon Gilmore question. Here's a hot topic. Should the Vikings bring back Stephon Gilmore? The veteran cornerback, still a free agent, was a stud in 2024 with 56 tackles and 9 passes defended. With the secondary thin and Cam Bynum gone, analysts like Nick Brinkerhoff are linking Gilmore to a Minnesota reunion. The Vikings CB room is talented but young, and Gilmore's experience could be a game-changer. Would you sign him, or trust the young guns like McLaughlin and Vaughn? Let's debate it. A move for Gilmore could solidify the defense, but time's running out before the season. What's Kwesi Adofo-Mensah cooking up? The road to the 53-man roster. As we wrap up, Vikings fans, the 53-man roster is taking shape, and it's a beast. From McCarthy's rise to Murphy's breakout, this team is loaded with talent and hunger. The joint practices with the Patriots and 2 more preseason games will be the final proving ground. Who's your dark horse to make the roster? The Vikings are built to contend, with a revamped defensive line, a dominant front 7, and a QB ready to take the league by storm. Are you feeling Super Bowl vibes, Skol Nation? Let's hear your predictions. Skol Nation, let's keep the energy high. Smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe, and share this with every Vikings fan you know. Let's ride to the playoffs together. Skol Vikings.